Hello and welcome to Capo TV, the only live stream, well, this is a live stream, where we know school's a joke and you don't want to be the punchline. If this is your first time here and you like what you see elsewhere on this channel and you want to help us spread the message that school is a joke, hit that subscribe button now. I've been debating for a couple of days of whether I should make a video about this, so I figured that I would just make it a live stream so it's more casual. There's no pressure to edit things together perfectly. Hello, Ryan the Lion. Hello, Chris Higgins. Welcome to the live stream. Folks, if you're missing these live streams, you gotta be on YouTube more often. Hey, there's a new one, Zigzoo. It is, whoa, Mr. Capo. Yes, that is me. But the title of this live stream is, what do you want to be? Now, the thumbnail shows my shocked face. I'm getting that clickbait on, as they say. And I'm holding this piece of paper. This is actually a career plan, which I believe is from a financial literacy class. I found it a few days ago, I think either Thursday or Friday of last week, and I've held on to it because I thought this might be something people would get a kick out of. Yes, the Monsterholic, this is new. Welcome, Benjavaz, welcome to you too. Nice to have you here. So, let's talk about what do you want to be. This is, like I said, a career plan. And if you've ever seen those funniest answers that kids give on tests, or like those little screenshots that just have some wacky answers to some physics question, this is like a real life example of that. And I assure you, this is 100% real. You don't have to believe me. If you don't believe me, well, just stop watching now. But why would I make this up? This is a nameless paper, and you can't see it because these lights are just blaring. I gotta hold it over here, actually, out of the chat room. There you go. And Roblox Pros for the L, welcome to you, the wannabe astronaut boy. All right, let me go ahead and read to you what this paper actually is. What do you want to be? This student has answered this question. In the blanks below, brainstorm 3 jobs that interest you. Number 1, male stripper. Number 2, homeless. Number 3, being Magic Johnson's aides. Now, to be fair, Magic Johnson, as far as I know, doesn't actually have AIDS. He has HIV, and he has had that for many years, I think decades even. If someone in the chat would want to confirm that, you know, that you keep up on Magic Johnson's HIV, let me know. I know South Park did a really great episode on Magic Johnson's HIV several years ago. And you know what the cure for HIV and AIDS is? Injections of cash directly into your bloodstream. So far, what do we know about this person? He is a total edgelord, maybe even a meme lord. We don't really know. I don't have a name to attach to this. El Ranchero, welcome to the chat. Roblox. He has had HIV for 11 years, that's it? I thought it was longer than that. Well, I'll take your word for it. The next question on this little career planning sheet here. How much money will you make as either a male stripper, homeless, or being Magic Johnson's aides? He says 10 cents an hour, and oddly enough, he made it very specific. I really wish I could show this to you, but I'm just going to keep doing this. You got to use your imagination. He put $0.0.10 so that you know he didn't make a mistake. This is literally 10 cents an hour. That's all his ambitions will get him. Where will you live? Of course, you know what he put. Constant travel. Does this sound like anyone? I hope this isn't someone's worksheet in this chat room right now, because that would be horrible. I tell you what, I would lose a little bit of respect for you. Carson McMahon, sorry I missed you. Hey, to you too. Welcome here. Zigzoo, you want to be a SoundCloud rapper? And we got Benjavaz wants to be a game developer. Those are all fine choices. Much better than being a male stripper. And, you know, now that I think of it, I think I made a video a year ago, about the student who really did want to be a male stripper, and he had this grand plan. You'll have to look for it on this channel. It's one of the early sub-stories videos that I did with those action figures. I believe Batman was the student and Shredder was the teacher in that situation. Let's move on here. We got to get through this worksheet class. You know, we got to get through this, keep to the schedule. That's what we got to do if you're in school. Are children a possibility? And he put, you thought, with the sideways smiley face because they don't have emojis on paper. This question just seems out of place to me. For a career plan, really, are children a possibility? I guess, are they a possibility that will ruin your life plan? Maybe. Now this next one I was saving for the stream. I haven't looked up this acronym, but the question is, what will you do apart from work? He put FBGM, and I believe it is a sideways face sticking your tongue out with the little angry eyes. So FBGM, does anyone know what that stands for before I go and Google it? I have a suspicion. I'll give you all 12 seconds for the delay to catch up to you. Zig, if the condom breaks, yeah. I guess that would mean children are a possibility. This is why the world is going to shit. Yeah, Monster, that is perhaps why. And to be fair, this kid didn't hand this worksheet into a teacher. He just kind of left it in the computer lab, which is where I found it. Because I have this weird obsession with cleaning things up. It's not really an obsession, but you know, if the room is filthy dirty, or there's like papers laying everywhere, or someone accidentally printed 20 copies of something and left it on the printer table, I'll pick it up, and what I can use for scrap paper, I'll use. Other stuff I'll just throw away. And lucky for me, I found this golden nugget in one of those piles. Maybe it was planted for me. All right, since nobody is doing their job in this chat room, I'm going to have to Google real quick, FBGM. I'm having a feeling that I'm not going to like what I find based on the other responses that are on this paper. So FBGM into Google, pops right up, Urban Dictionary. FBGM stands for, exactly, F bitches get money. I'm not going to say, I'm not that edgy yet to say the whole on F word on this channel or stream. Have I said it before? No, I've said it while recording, but of course that was edited out. There you go, Chris, you just caught up to me. Wow, you're just a little bit too late. Again, people in this live stream, whenever I live stream, people always say CRHS, and I never understand what the heck they're talking about. And I just don't get it. Chris Henderson, welcome. Hey, Pappy. That is me. I am the Pappy of Chris Henderson. Chris, for those of you that are just joining us, the title of this live stream is What Do You Want to Be? Oh, dang it, the chat. The focus is right here. This little worksheet that I found one day as a substitute while I was substituting. It was left in a computer lab. It is What Do You Want to Be? A career plan. And we're just going over some of the ridiculous responses this student put down on the paper. Oh, Cumberland Regional High School. I'll have to look that up, see what that's all about. All right, moving on. Other than pay, what do you hope to gain from your career? By the way, if I'm talking too loud and the microphone is clipping or it sounds bad, just let me know and I'll turn it down a little bit. But other than pay, what do you hope to gain from your career? And this is probably the most reasonable response on this whole paper. He put, or she, could be a she, I don't know. This person put knowledge, or knowledge. If any of you know who Ty Lopez is, I bet you love that knowledge. So maybe that's what this person was going for. Whoa. Oh, yeah. See you later, Roblox. Thanks for stopping by. Wish you a good out. Wish you out. All right, I'll wish you out. Got it. Chris, you want to be a bartender and own my own bar. Now, that is ambition there, my friend. From what I understand, if you're a good bartender, you can make pretty decent money. And if you own the bar, you know, you get to collect the money from everyone that works for you and money from the people that pay you for the drinks. So that's great. Yeah, Mad Dog, you came in at the right time. Knowledge. So we're talking about the knowledge that this person's going to gain from being a male stripper, being homeless, and being Magic Johnson's AIDS. Even though Magic Johnson has HIV and not AIDS. Let's knowledge lets you get Lamborghinis. It sure does. You can at least rent one for the afternoon while you're filming your video. Now we're on to the next section of this little career plan. How will you get there? Brainstorm a list of steps to achieve your goals. He simply wrote, go to a strip club and buy 20 weeds. Go to a strip club and buy 20 weeds. And I'm not saying that wrong. He literally wrote weeds. W-E-E-D-S. That is tremendous. It's like you want to go get all the monies. I need to get all of the... I don't know, what other things do people say they want to get all of? This person wants to get all of the weeds. Is that a saying, 20 weeds? Oh, Chris, you are familiar with this? I hope you're not familiar with this. Oh, Chris Higgins, that is. Was this your paper? I'm trying to figure out who did this. A tattoo artist. Now, there you go. That's another good profession there. Zigzway? Am I saying that right? Well, the monster. All the bitches. Like, that's a normal plural form of bitch. If you want to go get all of the puppies from the puppy store that happen to be female, by all means, go for it. It's pronounced weeds. No, he put W-E-E-D-S. This is not leet speak. This is not 1998 through 2004. We're past that. We have evolved beyond that. But Zigzu, I'm just curious. You want to be a tattoo artist. Are you I'm assuming, a decent artist already? Do you have a little portfolio that you do? Because if so, that's pretty cool. I've never been great at drawing, but I admire people that are. Turning the page. Oh, this was funny to me. Oh, again, the dang old chat keeps getting me. Oh, wait, you know what? I could clear it now. I'll leave it up there. You can almost read this. So the back page of this says sample career plan. And it has a nice little list here of requirements. You know, a sample is have a bachelor's degree, training through vocational schools, several years of work-related experience. And this person has defiantly crossed it all out. Just put a big old X through that potential sample career plan. That's also quite clever. I like this person. If anyone knows who this is, hey, get them in this chat room. We could have a fun time picking their brain. Yeah, I'm alright. Mostly into Brandon Boyd art. I'll have to look up Brandon Boyd art. You know, can we, Zig, what's your favorite, do you have a favorite Brandon Boyd art? Let's take a little detour here. Brandon Boyd, and I'll try to do this on the fly. I'll throw up a picture so you all can know who Brandon Boyd is. Alright, here's Brandon Boyd. Oh, Big Daddy. Are you Big Daddy? Oh, Mad Dog, you're Big Daddy. Well, I'll see you around then. Catch you next time. Okay, y'all can see Brandon Boyd. Let's see some images. Oh, I want images of Brandon Boyd art. Okay. I'm hoping that I don't get anything too risque here. Ectoplasm. Let's look up ectoplasm. We can all share in your future career plans. Is this it? Let's get a higher resolution one. Well, I guess the idea is that... El Ranchero, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. This should be a pretty short one. We're almost done this worksheet. Once we're done the worksheet, I'll end the stream, but not yet. Stick around. There's still a few more really tasty things to look at on here. There we go. Ectoplasm. That looks pretty sick. Is that a tattoo on someone already that you know of, Zig? Because that'd be pretty cool. I mean, it would suck if it was all actually Oh, let me show you. If it was all actually this darkness, like you had to tattoo all of that black ink onto someone's skin and then do all the line work and the face, oh my God, that would probably be pretty painful. I've never had a tattoo and I don't plan on getting any tattoos, but I can see this being a pretty painful little dealio to hit there. So let's go. Oh no, you can't see that. Pretend you didn't see that live stream health thing. Oh crap, it was the first one? Well, I hope that was the right one. Alright, let's go off the detour. Oh, I missed a big old chat there from Ryan the Lion. I don't know what I'm going to do, but at the moment the plan is do 2 years in the Army because you get some qualifications and get a job in a form of engineering and probably travel the world if I have money. Well, I think you can do that with the Army. Yeah, you can travel the world with the Army, as far as I know. I'm not a big military person, but I know at least with the Navy and somewhat with the Air Force, you can travel the world on a, I mean, sucks if you get into active duty and you got to be in a war zone and all that crap, but yeah, military, you could probably travel in there and get some good real world experience. Really good memes. It's the first one. Skittering Cow, welcome to the chat room. We're just in the middle. Again, if you're just coming into the chat, we're in the middle of reading this little worksheet I found one day from an anonymous student. Get it in the frame. Trust me, it's here. What do you want to be? And he put the most edgy answers that he could on this and left it in a classroom for someone to find. And luckily, I found it, and I've brought it all to you now. So Skittering Cow wants to be a screenwriter and director. I've even consulted the FBI for one of my projects. They have a screenwriting help division? Huh. I guess that makes sense if they want you to portray the FBI in a certain way or in a correct way, then yeah, that makes sense that they would have a little division, little department set up for that to make sure you get the details right. That's one thing I don't like about movies or TV, when it's obvious they didn't do any research into what actually happens, like with police or FBI or the science of things. Like we watched a show recently called The 4400. Like in the first episode of that, it was, I don't know. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. Chris, you want to be Magic Johnson's AIDS when you grow up? Well, more power to you. If you can figure out how to progress from HIV to AIDS, then feel free. That'd be great. Ryan, when you grow up, you want to make videos on YouTube and get that 10-minute ad revenue. Oh, was that believable enough for you that I was shocked? Yeah, little misconception. I mean, the 10-minute ad revenue isn't that fantastic because it's just an extra ad, and really an ad pays you like 2 cents per view, maybe even less. It's not that fantastic. It's just a little nice bonus for people that are getting millions of views in their videos anyway. Ugh, excuse me. I'm playing Smite and I really hate this game. Henderson, why play a game that you hate so much? Try not to do that. It'll drive you crazy. Alright, next section. Are you ready for this? Developing my career plan. My career goals. I quote, "First, I plan on going to Disney World and smoke crystal heroin with Mickey Mouse." And here's how he spelled Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. So, here, you know what? I'm going to type the whole thing in there. First, I plan on going to, and I'm going to do it just as he has spelled it, with punctuation, caps lock, or capital letters and all. And smoke crystal heroin with Mickey Mouse. There you go. That'll be in there for posterity's sake. But yeah, I didn't know that you could get heroin in a crystal form. I hate to say this, but if anyone in chat can confirm that's a thing, that'd be pretty cool. But please don't do drugs. they're a waste of time and money, and you can get the same positive feelings from a number of other things. Like playing a game that you don't hate, like Chris Henderson is doing. If you play a game that you like, the same chemicals are released in your brain that are released when you do drugs. So think about that. Ah, boy, oh boy. So my skills and interests, according to our anonymous student. Here we go. Bullet point 1. Meme producer. Number 2. Suck you from the back. Number 3. I can walk on my third leg. And number 4. Met Keemstar. Holy Hannah. You know a guy named Hannah? Meme producer. Suck you from the back. Welcome to Balbuena. Balbuena, nice to have you in the chat. If you're just joining us, I'm sorry that you came in right as I'm typing suck you from the back into the chat room, but we're looking at a worksheet that I found in a classroom that is titled, What Do You Want to Be? And whatever student filled this thing out really did a number on the responses here, and I just thought I'd share it with the Capo TV audience. And yeah, that's where we are. We're on the last page here, and we're right at the section where he talks about his skills and interests. And those 4 things that I just typed in there are the 4 skills or interests that he listed on this worksheet. So take from that what you may. And yes, SUCC is how he spelled this. So maybe that's another acronym that I don't want to know the meaning of. Necessary training to meet my goals. Using 2 hands and maybe my feet. Being a potato and being, what's that say? I believe it says being black so I can MABZ the NBA. Being black so I can make the NBA. But yeah, that's his training that he thinks he needs to be a male stripper, homeless, or Magic Johnson's AIDS. Which I don't see how any of those are related. I mean, if you're going to, here's a tip. If you're going to do something wacky and crazy like this, then you should be consistent in your whole worksheet here. So that's like a good portrait of an actual living person, a living meme maybe. Maybe he could have made this into a character. Yeah. Tell you what. I've read something in this chat that made me laugh out loud for a second. Let me go back up here. Where was it? No. Oh, Muge. Sorry I missed you there, buddy. It says, are you male or female? I'm sorry, I think male. But college professor in biochemistry or education, I'll take up either. That is a lofty goal. It's definitely something that will benefit society, I would hope, in some way. I used to want to be a college professor too. I wanted to get my PhD in philosophy and teach philosophy at the college level. But once I graduated with my bachelor's degree and I was applying to schools and taking the GRE and all that stuff, it dawned on me that I didn't want to spend another 5 to 6 years earning a PhD. I'd rather just go out, get a job, and learn some things in real life. So that's why I gave up that idea. I don't know, maybe one day I'll be a philosophy teacher in a different capacity. But Ryan the Lion, I'm just catching up on the chat real quick. Today I found out that one of my teachers worked on researching anthrax to make a bioweapon before he was a teacher. I was just like, shit. Whew. Man. Yeah, that's a curious little thing. Is that in high school or is that in college? Because if there's high school teachers making anthrax, then that's a pretty good teacher, and you might want to learn a thing or two from them. It's not very common that you get a high school teacher who actually works or worked in the field that they teach. Although I know a good handful myself. And though they happen to be the best teachers in the school that I'm aware of. So, yeah, moving on, moving on. Balbuena, you want to be me? Or you want to be you? Who is you? Chris Higgins? You want to be Chris Higgins? No, you don't. No, you even don't. He's leaving soon anyway, rip. Like he's dying? Is this dude dying? Because that's not good. That's pretty sad, actually. Way to bring the mood down. Let me finish my plan of action. This is the last section. Oh, I almost remembered it that time. I don't know why I'm doing that. You can't even see it. Well, my plan of action, he says, well, I didn't think I'd get this far. Okay, he's moving to another school. That's fine. That's good. That's good. At least he's not Magic Johnson's AIDS or anything. So that's a positive that he's just moving to another school. So there we are. We're on the plan of action, and well, I didn't think I'd get this far, according to our lovely mystery guest. Now there is a bonus on the back drawing. I'll really try to get this up here. I don't want to. Well, you can't really tell what it is. You got to use your imagination. Oh yeah, my autofocus is off just to save some processing power. But this is what's on the back. It looks like a limit in calculus of some sort with tangent and the change of x. Or it could just say stand 2x dx, which is kind of dumb. Chris Higgins, you keep saying that that's mine, LMFAO, but I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time placing this. But yeah, so this is a fun little picture. It says FERC 4. Yep, that's definitely what it says. FERC 4. And it's got a happy little smiley face. That's definitely not something else covered up with a smiley face. And then someone next to it wrote WTF. And we all know what that stands for. That's it. That is the adventure through the worksheet of what do you want to be. And we got some good-hearted people in here who actually responded to that question. And I'm pleasantly surprised that there are so many ambitious people that are watching this channel. TGLC Modding just popped in. Yo, Capo, did you watch that pretty boy YouTube that we kept calling gay? Ooh. He's referring to Cameron Davis? Is that who it was? Is that who we were talking about? Cameron Dallas. Come on, stream delay, catch up. Confirm my suspicions. Yeah, Cameron Dallas. So, little story to end this live stream. I don't know how this is really a story, but I learned about this fellow named Cameron Dallas the other day. Ah! Nope. Whoops. I hate when they have a channel trailer on their main page, which is actually just a random video that's 18 minutes long. Like, that's not a channel trailer. Get it right. What can I say? He's got 5.5 million subscribers and he's making bank, so I really can't complain. Well, I can complain. I want to be him. I want to be like Cameron Dallas. I won't regret saying that, will I? Yeah, no, I haven't really watched any of this crap because I'm not interested in Cameron Dallas or anyone of his nature. But I'm better though. I try to be better. I try to be pretty good, as they say. So, any last thoughts from you guys in the chat? Any last thoughts on this male stripping, homeless, Magic Johnson's AIDS, 10 cents an hour earning, constant traveler, FBGM, knowledge gaining paper? I just wanted to do this live stream just for the heck of it. Had a few extra moments this afternoon, well, this evening, 7:30 here on the East Coast. Drop Cameron's channel. What, you mean like a link to his channel? Is that what you want? No, TGLC, you came in so super late. And yeah, I think the Monsterholic meant to say drugs are not cool. See you later, Chris Henderson. No, TGLC, we were talking about this paper here that I found that says a career plan. It says, what do you want to be at the top? And some student filled it in, and it says 3 jobs that interest you: male stripper, homeless, or being Magic Johnson's aides. That was their response to the 3 jobs. So that's where Magic Johnson came from. My teacher's research is on Google. Look up Nick Charlembaus anthrax. So if anyone wants to go check out some cool anthrax research, I'm going to get flagged for this, ain't I? If anyone wants to check that out, check out Ryan the Lion's teacher's research. That'd be fantastic. I'll do that right quick after I end this live stream, which I'm going to do now. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're watching this on the replay and you happen to peruse the channel and you like the message that school's a joke, then hit the subscribe button, help us spread that message, and maybe next time you can be part of the next Capo TV live stream, which should be this Saturday. I'm going to try to do it every Saturday at approximately 7 p.m., and I hope to see you all there. So, thanks for watching, everyone. See you later. Bye. I should have looked at the camera when I ended the stream. Bye.